Oh, right, I'm unmuted now. Yeah, hi, I am at 48. I was gonna shout out the new follower once the stream starts, and then... yeah. I was like itching my face. Mike probably picked it up, it's fine. Hey, you made it to the start? Congratulations! I guess I can just say this now. Well, actually, I'll give it 2 minutes. Good evening, everybody. Hello. Hi. Welcome to this Final Fantasy VIII stream. We are in the post-game content today. A couple things I want to talk about while the game boots up. Hello. Hi. Hi, AZ. So first off, I want to shout out our new follower, HollowWolf1990. Thank you for following yesterday. In the off chance that you happen to be watching this. We are now 2 subscribers, or not subscribers, I don't have those. We are now 2 followers away from affiliate, at which point I can annoy you with ads if I so choose. What else was I going to go over? Oh yes, also, if you happen to be in my Discord, or know me well enough to be in my Discord and want to be there, I now have a bot set up that automatically announces when I go live on Twitch. If you would like to DM me for that, you are more than free to. AZ, I think you're technically in my Discord, but on another account, and Rose got added to it, and honestly the other 2 people here right now I think would also just be fine in there, so if you are interested for automatic reminders, and don't mind being annoyed twice a week by Discord ping, please feel free to let me know. And with all of that said, we're going to go ahead and hop right back into Final Fantasy VIII. So on the last stream, we did some post-game content. We successfully killed a cactuar and got our ass kicked by basically everything else. I did say I was going to grind until I got 6 Malboro tentacles on the last stream, and I did that. It just only took 5 minutes. So it wasn't really much of a grind. I have the exact amount that I need. We mugged 1 Malboro for 4 tentacles after the stream was over. And that's the end of that. So that didn't take very long at all. Now for the last part of what we need to gather for this, I actually had to look it up because I forgot. We are not learning the correct ability on you. Hello. We need to learn metadata, and which will then give us medicine refinement. So we need 320 ability points for the next step of the process. That's a lot of them. That's a lot of ability points that we need to get. So we're gonna kill some cactuars. I want to see how many ability points those give, because that is kind of the monster that you grind ability points on in this game. We don't really need Selfie anymore, so we can go ahead and swap Cell back in. Selfie is level 39. Okay, I guess we were killing monsters on island closest to Hell and Heaven. And then I'm gonna go and run around and do some junctioning in the meantime. And then we'll kind of see where we're at, because right now the limiting factor is money. We have 400 gil. So we're basically going to grind ability points until we get our salary a couple of times. Then we're going to go buy some scrolls for the remaining junctions that are missing. We're missing 1 health junction, 1 spirit junction, 2 spirit junctions. Okay, so we're missing 2 spirit junctions and a health junction, which is 30,000 gil, which means we need to get our salary. Let's see. It's 700. It's 7,000. We need 3 of them, so 7,000. We need we need 4 salary rings. So we're gonna be at this for a little bit. And what else was I going to do? I don't remember what else I was going to do. Oh yes. So Squall needs to junction encounter none for a second, because we happen to be on the island with closest to draw points. So we're going to stock up with some more magic. We are probably going to end up doing some item refinement as well, and I also do happen to have a list of what we need for the ultimate weapon for Squall, which is honestly the only one that I actually care about. Because Squall has finishers on his weapon, and I want to see Squall's finisher, because it's kind of cool. And the grind list for this is not honestly that bad. Let's see. Wait, what? We have encounter none on. No! We have encounter none on! What do you mean? Did I not equip it? Uh-oh. Alright, well we should still be able to run from this encounter, question mark. What do you mean? Does it just have a chance to ignore it? What is this? Okay, 1 party member is going to be awake, so we can still run away. Seriously? Monday luck? Is there a chance for encounters to just go through? Okay, we got away. It's not Monday! Squall, what are you doing, buddy? Oh, I put on the wrong one because I'm dumb. That's why. It was encounter half. No, the other one, please. Why is there even an option for both of them once you get the other one? Yeah, that'll do it. Encounter. I'm surprised we went that long even with encounter half on. I did that with the scrolls too. I bought the wrong scrolls on the last stream. I need to pay a bit more attention. Alright. And then we do have some item refinement that we want to do after we've summoned everything that we need. Because after I get the Guardian Force I'm wanting to get, and after we get Squall's weapon, honestly, every other item we have is kind of just up for refinement at that point. So, yep, okay. Run back to the ship. And we're going to head straight for Cactuar Island. And then you'll see how deep the item refinement rabbit hole can really go. Not quite, because we're not going to unlock all of the refinement abilities. Really, I only care about getting strong enough to do the things we're wanting to do. I don't know about the super optional final boss. I know that we're going to do one of them, but I don't know about the actual one. Alright, so take this back off. And save. And we're going to run around and kill some cactuars. Or we're going to try to kill some cactuars. They're kind of hard to kill, honestly. Alright. Where are you at? And then for... Oh, we learned Angela's ability right before we got into that encounter. Oh, right. I wanted to see if I had 3 laser cannons. Maybe I can dark side it if I'm fast enough. It also doesn't always run away. Sometimes it does needle you before it leaves. Yes. Oh, yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. Alright, how many ability points is one cactuar? Cactuar Thorns. 20?! Alright. That's a number. And so we want... I want to say probably 40,000 gil by the end of the stream to get everything that we need together for the next Bahamut attempt. So we'll do a bit of fighting, get some salary rolls in, and then we'll probably start looking for... No, bye. We'll probably start looking for the materials that we need after we do a bit of this. Because I want to start progressing the game. This is an unfortunate part of doing the post-game content. Okay, there's 2 of them now. You know, Odin might bother showing up to one of these. We will see. Stack of 3, though, maybe? You motherfucker. It's always right when Squall inputs the command. Yeah, so these things are a bit hard to kill. There's things you can do to guarantee it, but that's more grinding. Maybe? No? It's so instant! Win by default. The worst way to win. I guess we could also... I'll give this like 5 or 10 more minutes, because I don't actually know how... I don't know what the kill rate is going to be on these. We'll give it some time. Those are looking directly at me. Hell yeah, give me that 100% hit rate, Squall. Alright, that's 20 ability points. Yeah, I don't know how fast this method is going to be. I think it's the fastest method to get ability points. We need to kill 10 of them for the first medicine refinement, and then 6 of them for the other ones. That's... What the fuck was that noise? What is that? I haven't seen this before. This is in this game? What are you? Sand shake. Don't shake my sand, please. Okay, that's nothing. Alright, what do you have? Put in steel. I'm deadly curious. What is this thing? Okay, can I see underneath? I can. The fact that they had to like texture the bottom is really funny to me. Because this spell exists. A head protruding from the earth. Cool. Very cool. Sand shake. Okay, you can stop that. You're not very threatening. Oh. Well, hello. He came up. I wonder if that's like a counter-attack mechanic. 4 windmills. Okay. Alright, so he counters. Those are in every desert region? How have I not seen one in the entire time I played this game? Like, what's the encounter rate on these things? 2,000 damage casually, as you do. Oh, I don't think that was a counter. I think he just did that to do it. Okay, now the real question is, how many ability points are you worth? I don't know, I joined this too. Yeah, I don't know, I haven't seen them. Weird. They look cool. And now they look dead. How many points? 6 is not bad. Okay, I want to burn through some of my potions, I think, also. How many potions to get a Squall to max hit points? Okay, we'll do a couple more of these, and then I'm going to head up to some place called Longhorn Island. Odin, baby, where are you? Darkseid feels like cheating on these things. I'm not gonna lie. 100% hit rate plus critical damage plus, I don't know, easy ability points. Assuming we get a turn, that's the hard part. Look at my little Ragnarok. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, there's an Abyss Worm and some Cactar. I didn't know that could happen. Interesting. I guess it's worth trying to kill it before it runs away. Come on, Zell. Clutch for me? No? Okay. I tried. Oh, we're actually gonna get both of them. Look at that. Okay, so that's 46 ability points in the bag. Look at that. That's so many. Punch it very hard. Just shake the sand as you do. Does anybody else feel like this enemy should look bigger than it does when it comes out of the sand? It should be weak to water, right? It's in the desert. I didn't pay attention when I scanned it. Yep, there we go. Just lift it up and flip it over. That's how that works. That's how physics works. Yeah? What are you gonna do about it? Huh? Oh, this is gonna look funny, actually. Get flipped over one. Like, not only did we pick it up, we picked up the hole that it lives in, saliva. Don't spit on me. Okay, how much hit points does this one have? Jeez. Oh, I didn't check its draws. It probably has like Quake or something good. Oh well. It's dead now. The drawback to having every single party member have the item command. Okay, more windmills. 46 ability points. Yummy. What else? What is every other Guardian Force learning that costs that much? Oh. Expensive. Seriously? I guess we are learning HP 80%. Huh. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's see. We probably don't need the other... Well, because I think if you forget the other abilities, it also forgets the later ones that you learn, is the unfortunate thing with that Guardian Force. Okay, Okay, just throw out the rest of my potions while I'm at it. Okay. So to spice it up a little bit, we're going to do some material grinding. First things first, do I have 3 laser cannons? How difficult is my life going to be? I have 1 laser cannon, so no. Do I have any pulse ammo? I do not. Okay, that sucks. So we need to fight some blue dragons. I was kind of hoping I had 3 laser cannons laying around. I do not. And so, we're going to head back to the vicinity of Shumi Island. Because that's where blue dragons are. I believe. And off we go. Whee. I don't know why I'm flying there. I could just input it on the map. Like this. Autopilot, take me there, please. Thank you. This also feels like cheating. And I'm actually kind of curious how Trivia Garden is doing. Irvine sitting in the corner nervously. No, why? Oh, you know, no reason. No reason at all. You know, just I also have a weapon that happens to use ammunition, you know? Alright, I think that is a blue dragon. That is a snow lion. That is not a blue dragon. Close enough. It's blue. They're all the same color, right? This is where I have been told to find them. Is there anything like behind this mountain? I wonder. Probably not. Video game worlds have a lot of empty space. Chance for first strike. Wow, would you look at that? What if I was the first one to leave at the party? How's that? How does that sound? Alright. This might be a bit harder to find than I thought. Oh, hi Adam. Good to see you here. Actually, maybe I already have dragon things. I should probably check before I do this whole grind for them. It would be very silly of me to grind for an item that I already have. Cool. Ability points. Also, is it just me or is our salary proccing way less often? Oh, 12 ability points, not bad. Okay, do I have dragon fangs? I know I have Spiral's Inferno fangs, but those are not the same. Doesn't look like it. I only have 1 occult fan. I don't know where the other ones are. Oh well. I have dragon skin. I don't have any dragon fangs. I have venom fangs. Those also do not count. Some water crystals. I'll learn some aqua breath. Why not? Nope. I do not. Then we continue the grind. Oh wait, is that like a frozen lake over there? I think that's the other continent where the school's at. I could have sworn I've seen blue dragons around before. I guess I didn't have mug then. Yeah, what is over here? I guess while we're looking for one, I can just kind of look around. Chance for first strike. I'm gonna mug it anyways and see what it has. What do you have? Couldn't steal. Very helpful. I mean, I guess it's worth looking. I do think we're probably about halfway with an asterisk through the post-game. Oh, there's like nothing over here, of course. Oh, hey, look, that's the thing we're looking for, actually. Alright, now how strong are you? Just punch it one time real quick. Grab punch. Alright, how much damage? You can't be stronger than Bahamut. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fury Fragment. That is not a dragon thing. Notably. Maybe it drops them. And how much hit points until this falls over? That's not that bad. Drops a rare item. Okay, it's rare enough to worth mentioning. Whoa, a dragon? I know! We were looking for those. We're gonna steal their fangs. Because that's just kind of how we roll. I should probably, like, check and see what things are weak to more often, huh? I'm gonna cast Flare. I don't think I've casted this before. I might have casted this before. Boom. Look at those heat waves. Didn't really do a lot, honestly. Dark side? Alright. I'm gonna laugh if, like, it does normally drop them, and we just didn't get the one that we needed. That would be silly. Ice is weak to fire, that's how that works. Probably not really. Okay, Renoa's magic is kind of lacking, I will be honest. I might do some menu fiddling in a second to see if I can get that stat up, because that seems lower than it should be. I guess that the other Guardian Force had magic 20%, and the one that we're trying to level up doesn't, so that's probably what explains that difference. Unfortunate. Oh, we didn't get any items. We didn't get the thing we need. Okay. Okay, so how about... Like, you have 70 magic, how are you doing that little damage? What's a rare item? Okay, well, first off, what does this fragment do that I got? What do you do? Stone that contains morale. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Do you refine into anything? Oh, we already did that. Tool refinement. Mega Phoenix can turn into pinions. Turn that into shell stones. We might actually use that. Tense. 100 will refine into 1 dark matter. Ooh. I thought about actually whether or not I wanted to grind for these, and I decided not because it's kind of a spoiler. I won't. 1 will refine into an Aura Stone, Meteor Stone, Aura Stone. Okay, so that's what that does. Ammo refinement. Don't think I can make any pulse ammos, but it's worth checking. Fire ammo. Dark ammo. Yeah, I can make one from that, but it's just 5. It's not the amount that I need anyways. That 100 to 1 refine was originally locked to Siren needing to be level 100, by the way. I think that I just didn't notice that because I played this game so much that everything was level 100. Yeah, I won't say what that does. That is a spoiler for people who have played the game already. Alright. Well, you know, this is where we found dragons, so I guess I'll keep looking here. Nope, just more horses. A lot of horses here. And first try Hypnosis, as you do. You can also get it from a card refine much faster. Yeah, I kind of purposely didn't learn card refinement. Maybe this is the time in the playthrough where I stopped caring about that, actually. But that means I have to, like, level Quizzicatl more, and it's, like, the same thing. Alright. We continue looking. So I think what happened is Oh, we can also find them on the island closest to Hell, but that seems like it would take longer, because I didn't see any when we were... I guess I was doing it on the other one, though. Plus, like, that's more levels that I kind of don't want. And we do only need 4. I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to take. Do you have any cards that you picked up from loot drops? Well, I don't know because I don't have the card mod ability learned. I don't have card refinement learned. Like, I actually don't have it on my menu. That's kind of what I was talking. That's kind of what I meant. I think we have to tough it out. This is the consequence of doing things the hard way. Please run away. Miss. This wall's too fast for you. I should probably at least use first strikes to like get some magic draws on Renoa also. I'm impressed that you got this far without card grinding. Thank you. We've whipped out some broken strategies when we've needed them. Don't worry. I think you missed last stream where we were doing max damage waters against Cactuar out of nowhere. Yep. 1 Guardian Force though. No card refine. Some limit breaks. So it's not like a super hardcore challenge. Just see the game challenge. Alright. Can I draw anything useful? I guess Bazzagas while I'm at it. Steal magic, run away once you go. But getting Strength Junction on Squall has done a lot for us in terms of damage output, because now we're consistently hitting for 2000 with pretty low stat junctions, honestly. And then Zal's been getting the strength boost every level up. These low encounter rates are gonna drive me up a goddamn wall though. Like, we found one that we need, and it just doesn't, it didn't do it. Is there like a level range that we need to get it at or something? Trabia Mountains north of Shumi. Maybe it has to be level 100 and that's why we can't find it. I'll look for one more, and if we don't get another steal on it, I'll head to the island. Proceed to get my ass kicked for a bit. Excuse me. Because I'm wondering if we're just like not a high enough level to see the item on it. Okay, here's the other one that we were looking for. Just start attacking it, I suppose. Alright, let's do a mug. Dragon! Yeah, hi! They have 4 arms. The dragon designs in this game are very neat. Okay, we didn't get anything. I'm gonna see what it's weak to, actually. There's a dragon with 6 legs, there's a dragon with 4 arms, there's a red dragon with really big horns. Wing arms? Hell yeah. It's weak against ice. Okay, I probably... Wait, what? Weak against ice? That doesn't seem right. It's a blue dragon! Why would it be... That feels incorrect. I guess I'll try it. Blizzaga. You live here! Why are you weak to that? You live in the... This guy needs to move. Dumbass. I'm being same though. Go live somewhere else. Alright. Dark side. Breath? I swear to God, if this is ice breath, I'm gonna be mad. Have you seen land prices in Balam? It's cheaper here. Painted himself blue to fit in, I guess. the limit break if this doesn't die from us. Alright, yep. Oh, look at how he falls over. It's kind of cute. No items. Alright. I guess we're gonna go check out the island closest to hell. Rest in peace, my healing medicine. Oh yeah, our salary. We need a few more of those. Off we go. This is probably the hardest. Oh wait. Dragon fangs are just what we need. These are not. These don't make the pulse ammo. Okay, we still need the dragon fangs. I just we needed them for a reason different from what I thought. All right, now is this heaven or hell? This is the cockpit. Why did it show my salary twice? All right, which island is this? Hell. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, time to get into some fights. I am afraid for my... Actually, you know what? I didn't think about how we're gonna kill it if we find it. Okay, well we found it. Now what? Hold on. I didn't think this through. Hit point number, please. 4100. Okay. How? Hounced. Hopefully we can mug it? Nope, that's just a fury fragment. Okay. We've made a mistake. Okay. Problem. We can't kill those. Also, mugging was not the correct answer anyways, so... back to Shumi Village, I guess. We're gonna just have to... We're gonna just have to kill the low-level ones, I guess. Cool. Oh, look at the stars in the sky. Okay, so we mugged a high-level one to make sure. And they also don't have them. Don't worry, we're doing all of the hard work now so that it pays off later. That's the goal. That's the plan. That's what we're here for. Oop. Okay, let's try this again. So it's just drop. It's just drop rate. And we have to get lucky and have them drop them. And we have to find them first, also. Cool. So I'm gonna really quick... Where's my refine abilities that I want? Let's see if there's anything like really strong we can grab. Arrows, Thundagas. Okay, we can make 100 windmills. Or tornadoes, I'm sorry. So we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna see if that increases our magic stat if we junction to it. Magic. Cool, that's a 5-point boost from death. I guess. You know, it frees up the stat for something else. Cool. Okay, so we have good spirit and magic now. We should probably just start preparing. Yeah, so I want to probably also try and boost. We're still on Berserk for Zell, really? Alright. Oh, his base is 64. That's only a 20-point boost. Or 76. That's actually really bad. Let's refine something more useful than that. I think we have a bunch of Inferno Fangs, actually. Where are they at? Red Fangs. Firagas. Where are my Inferno Fangs? 1 Phoenix Pinion for 100 Firagas, by the way. You know, just in case we need that. Didn't we have... Maybe we don't. Maybe I'm copium. I don't know. We have wizard stones. It's fine. It's fine. We can use 16 wizard stones, I guess. And see if that boosts it by more. Oh yeah, that's a 40-point increase. That's a lot. Berserk is so not good. I guess we can cast it on ourselves for free now and not have to worry about losing attack. And then I guess the same thing for Squall. This should speed the fights up some. So what else can we do? Time magic maybe? Stops? That feels like that doesn't feel like an attack junction. Life recovery maybe? Zombie? Wait. Can we refine the hero into something? I'm not going to, I'm just curious. No? Okay. Because that would have been funny. We need this, by the way. Spoiler. We're gonna need this for an upcoming fight. I have it saved in my back pocket for a reason. Ice magic. We can make some Blizzagas. Or waters. Water works. I don't know which one's better. Let's do Blizzaga and water, and then we can just check. How's that sound? Go to junction. Okay, 84 versus 74. Okay, so the Blizzagas are better. And then if we don't really need good stats for that. What does this do for my hit points? It's worse. It's a lot worse, actually. Death is not that much worse, and it frees up our Kyuragas. I think that's what we want to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and exchange some magic. He's got a bunch of death that they don't want. You're using it, but it's junction to your attack, so we don't care. No, it's junction to your life. Whatever, it's Irvine. We can deal with it. Cool. So that will make our hit points a little bit lower, but we get to use Kyuragas now and not worry about dropping our health. And that's the goal. Okay, so we just did some stat buffs. Save the game. And hold on, actually, I'm curious. So if we learn HP Junction on Renoa, she'll be completely kitted out. And same for... I guess Squall can also just learn the HP 80% ability. And then he'll just be fine. We'll just have to heal him more often, I guess. He's not that far off from learning it. And then Zell needs... What does Zell need? Zell needs Spirit Junction. And then we need to put good spells on them, and then we're prepped for the fight for Bahamut. So we'll just keep grinding for materials for now. Cool. More of these. Run away. Beep, beep. I don't think we have a ton of post-game left to do, because it's basically the one dungeon that we kind of wiped on, and then after that, it's just the material collecting, which we're currently doing, and then we're kind of like caught up, honestly. And we can start progressing the story. Oh, hi Odin. Odin's like, hey, that's a nice sharp horn you got there. I bet mine is sharper. As you do. We've killed a lot of these horses. We're gonna start making them extinct. And 2 ability points. Don't spend them all in one place. I don't know what we're gonna do if we... Because, like, this is optional content that we're doing. So if anything becomes too tedious to do and I can't find it on stream either, then I might just skip it. But, like... Squall's Final Limit Break is so cool, y'all. It's so worth it. It is 100% worth it. Come on, Blue Dragon. With Dragon Fangs. Find one with teeth this time, please. Escaped. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna have a handful of chill streams. I'm not gonna be able to fill every moment of silence while we're doing this, unfortunately. I'm all for it, hell yeah. Now the problem is when chill turns into frustration, because I am getting kind of annoyed at some of the encounter rates. I don't know what the encounter rate for a blue dragon is, but it can't be that much. Cannot be that high. Where are you at? And then I guess we could also grind other Guardian Forces while we're at it. Hi, Odin. At this point, I'm just kind of annoyed because Odin is making the fights last longer. At least we're not turning the console on and off repeatedly to get the right rules to spread in the card game. Yeah, that's the exact reason I didn't do that quest. Actually. I'd probably also not care as much if this wasn't my actual favorite game, because I think that for other games, like, I've thought about, like, how much completionist stuff I want to do for other games as well, and it's definitely not to the same level as Final Fantasy VIII. Like, all of the Guardian Forces, sure, but, like, every final weapon, you know, like, I really care. I'm not gonna get every final weapon, just, you know, that's why we're doing this, for Squall's final weapon. And we only need 4 fangs. I hope it's not 1 drop per. That would kind of suck. Okay. You know, he's helping out with the ability refinement grind, because the only thing stopping us from using the soul ring at this point is money, and having the right, what's it called? Guardian Force abilities. He's showing up so often. I know, and it's never when I need him to. You know, we'll take it. He's just kind of like vibing today, I guess. What can I make from... Oh, right, we already looked at that. Recovery medicine. Can I make anything fun from this? High potions. High potions. Phoenix Downs. We actually kind of need those, but life rings are precious and I don't want to waste them. Status magic, maybe? I think we already looked at these. Pain. Pain is a fun junction to put on your attack. Bios, blinds, bios, mystery fluid into meltdown. That's actually kind of useful. I don't think we need these for anything. So this will just be good to have. We can throw some on Squall and some on Zell, I think. Yeah, we got some meltdowns. The alternative is we hope for an Odin summon on Island to Hell, but I feel like that would be worse, because he's showing up often now, but you've all seen that. I mean, I guess he has shown up for a couple of fights on the islands, just not when we care about them. And I think we're 200 ability points away from the refine ability that we need. Does someone have a luck junction? Wait, really? It affects... If you have a luck junction, that makes it better? Really? I didn't know that. Good to know. Luck stat affects Odin. By how much? I didn't know that. Is it like 1%? 100%? Can you get Odin to appear in every fight? Because that would be really funny. Do you want the actual math formula? It's complicated. Like, what's... I don't know, like, is it a little or a lot, I guess? I don't want the actual math formula. My brain can't do hard equations. I'm bad at them. Okay, we're gonna draw magic and then leave. If it's a formula, I'm assuming it's like one of those curving ones where it's like less for more stat. You can abuse certain mechanics in the crisis... Oh, the crisis stat. Yeah, I do know about the crisis stat. I just didn't know that it was affected by luck. That's crazy to me. Okay, where are all the blue dragons at? Was it just 2? Did I kill a couple that was like stranded here? Where are they? They were here so plentiful before. I'm gonna hate hearing that. They're all over my house chillin', sorry. Well, tell them to come here so I can pull their teeth. It's kind of what we do here. We steal dragon teeth. It's kind of like a big part of the late game of this actually just stealing a bunch of dragon's teeth. That's not a blue dragon. I got excited for no reason. I might see if there's alternative ways to get them. And the problem with Quetzalcoatl, leveling Quetzalcoatl, I should say, is the only person who can really equip them and use them correctly is Renoa. And Renoa's leveling Alexander right now, so... Dragon Fang. If that's a snow lion, then what's a lion look like in this world? Or... Oh, so they are technically dropped by mid-level T-Rexars. We could look around in the Galbadia Forest for a bit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna go do that just to see if they have them for one, and then also, I don't know if we count as mid-level, but I do sometimes look up things on my phone while we're waiting. But also I just want to show this off, because I don't think we've actually fought and killed one of these yet. I should probably save my game before fighting a T-Rexar, huh? Alright, let's look for a dinosaur. Actually, first, do I have any blinds? Open the door, get on the floor. I don't think I do. I think I purposely used all of them. Let's fix that. Let's... Yeah, oh that's right, Selfie has all of them, because we were trying to make her immune to blind, that's right. Let's throw a couple on Renoa. we look for even more rare enemies. They can't be that rare. We also haven't seen one in the entire time we've kind of run through the forest. You motherfucker! Why the caterpillar? You jackass! This guy is on fire tonight. He's trying to meet a body count quota or something. Damn. All right. He watched last stream and heard us complaining, and now he's like, "All right, motherfucker, I'll just kill everything for you. How's that?" Crisis that has insectophobia tonight. Seriously. I'm like getting afraid of seeing Odin pop up. Alright, come on. Where are they at? I know it's this forest. Oh, those are bite bugs. Oh, right. While I remember, Renoa learned another ability on her pet. So now we look for Lassie Search, which I probably honestly should have learned first because there's a chance to find rare items. And now that we're kind of looking for rare items, it's not going to be as useful. If we would have learned that earlier, it would have maybe gotten us a couple lucky finds. I don't know though, there's still useful things you can find with it. Looking around. I know that you're supposed to only learn the moon one, but like I want to show off everything there is to see. We already got our asses saved, by the way, by a Lassie Phoenix down earlier, I think. Although I don't know if that was a game over or not. Yep. Hi, Rose. We are doing more post-game grinding today. The hunt for rare items continues, and also sometimes Odin shows up and gives us some ability points. Right now we're just finding a lot of caterpillars, which is nice. And we're hoping that we're gonna find a mid-level enemy in the forest. I'm only gonna fight one. There it is! Hi! Everybody say hi to the dinosaur! Chance for first strike. Alright, we're gonna blind it. We're gonna blind the dinosaur and then we're gonna mug the dinosaur. Alright. You are now blinded. He is picking us up and throwing us on the ground. Hi, Dino! Alright, so now we want to mug it successfully. 8 dino bones. Those are useful, but not what we want. And I'm going to scan the dinosaur. That hurt. You know what? How about you die for that? Okay, then you're going to scan. And you're going to heal. Easy. We should name it anyways. I don't think you can name enemies. But if you want to name the dinosaur before it dies, you can. I'm alright with that. Alright, let's scan him. Or her, you know, I don't know. 20,000 hit points. It's better to run if you encounter one. Hey, guess what we're not doing? Greg? Hi, Greg. You're gonna die tonight. Name it Ash? You know what? That's actually also a good name. But I don't want to kill Ash. That's the problem. Aww. How about Ash is their first name and Greg is their last name? Ash Greg. It's a video game, not real. That's acceptable. Also, here's what Renoa's limit break does. Have you ever seen all of the damage before? What do you mean, miss? He actually got... you know, as you do. Ask Ash Greggington. Alright, I'm down for that. So, Renoa is absolutely beating ass tonight. as she's honestly kind of been the strongest character this run, unexpectedly. I was expecting Zell to do a lot more than he's been doing this run. He kind of got strong during the mid game. No, no. Ash has a nice butt. Preach, preach. And there goes Ash. Have a nice nap. Okay, do we get Dragon Fangs? We do not. Fuck. Okay, well, you know, hi, you all got to see a dinosaur. We didn't get what we needed. As we do. Now what? I guess I can see what those dino bones do, because I think that by themselves they don't do anything. Sleepy Ash? A large dinosaur bone. Yeah, by themselves it's just like a Guardian Force ability that's kind of useless, but I'm pretty sure this refines into Quake from something. I just don't remember from what. So yeah, hi, this is one of the ways that you can break the game on Disc 1, because you can get these dino bones very early in the game. And if I have the thing, yeah, 20 Quakes. Look at that. Who am I going to throw 20 Quakes on? You. So now if I go to the junction menu, and I junction Quake to the stats, that is 6,000. Oh, that goes on strength also? That, you know what? You're right. That is actually a better use case. So yeah, hi, this is very good junction magic that breaks the game in half that you can get on Disc 1. Sorry for anyone who was going to play this game afterwards, I just kind of spoiled it for you. And then what was on... Can we move something onto... Oh, we don't care about magic. Demi does it too? Really? Okay. I always went with the Quake route. Although, honestly, we should probably throw that on Zell. I think Squall doesn't need it because he has the crit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's balance it out a little bit. So we will give Zell Quake for the attack, because he has not been hitting as hard as I would like him to. Exchange. Would you kindly please steal all of his Quakes? Take all. We're slowly getting our endgame party together. Alright, what does Zell's attack look like with Quake? I'm scared. It's honestly not that big of an increase, but it's still 126. Alright, back to fighting blue dragons. Oh, I can't get in from this side. Alright, cool. We shut off Ash. Odin, I swear to God, if you show up for one of these goddamn random fights again while I'm trying to get out of here. Demi does it with a magic stack? Cool. Okay. Good to know. Demis are surprisingly hard to find in this game, actually. They're kind of like shitty magic in most games, but I think that they made it hard to find as a trade-off for actually being worth using in this one. Wish they would have done that with the other magic, but I guess death is pretty common. Alright, time for more grinding. Wait, hold on, can I... What about up here? What is this island, actually? Is this where... It's just some random-ass island. Let's run around here. Maybe they're more common here. Winter Islands. That is cut content land? I believe it. I feel like 80% of... Or not 80%, like at least 40% of Final Fantasy VIII was cut content. Based on what I've heard from this game. That's kind of what I like about it. It's... Well, that's one of the many things I like about it, I should say. It's kind of just like a... Like a half-realized dream, I would say. You don't really get to know what their vision was, but you feel that there was something there in a lot of different ways. And the parts that are left are still beautiful. Oh, maybe I can find... Maybe I can find some blue dragons on Defunct Land. And Defunct Land hasn't made a new video in a while, have they, actually? I am addicted to that channel. Staying with your scope and not getting too ambitious with complexity can be extremely difficult for many game designers. Yeah, because like half of the game was supposed to be Laguna content, which is insane to me. I don't remember where I heard that, or if it's true. Oh, hi. You're different. You're not what I was expecting. I guess we can steal from it. Steal some deaths, because we casted some for some reason. We can steal from it and then leave. Dead Spirits. It's true, and that's a dev interview documented in Ultimania. I kind of want to link to that book. I want a copy. I'm sure it's expensive as hell, but... Alright, seriously though, what is with this goddamn drop rate? I will say that if this takes long enough, we will have enough money to buy the scrolls we need for another Bahamut attempt, and then we'll probably do that instead. And then the ability point grinding we need basically just to get 200 ability points, and then we'll get a new Guardian Force. It's complicated. You'll see how. Are they not on this island? I mean, it feels like they have a low encounter rate. So they probably are, and I'm just not seeing them. I wish there was a repel type ability in this game, where you could only run into encounters that are a higher level than you or something, but... You know, as you do. Like the Lunatic Pandora cry that already happened was a Laguna flashback event. Yeah, I remember you telling me about the hidden cutscene that I didn't see. There's been a lot of things in this game I've missed. I think that when I do an actual 100% completionist playthrough of this game, I need to just go back and like spend 100 hours in every location and just find everything. That kind of feels like the correct way to play this game. Alright, I'm gonna lean forward because it seems to help with the controller input issues. Stop. Bye, Zell. We'll just run back and pick you up later. I'm gonna do like 5 more encounters here, and then I'm gonna fly back to the one where we found some stuff. But yeah, there is like an unusual amount of empty space on this part of the game, or in this game, I will say. Because the other Final Fantasy games, like, every part of the world has like something on it, even if it's just like a chocobo treasure hunt or something that like you see for like 5 seconds and then never see again. But like, there's a chocobo forest over there if I wanted to go see it. Alright, I don't think they're here. I think the Abaddon is the rare encounter on this island. Speaking of which, I am going to steal from you, or the Forbidden, I'm sorry. Zeon originally didn't even have Shumi Village on it before. Really? Shumi Village was almost cut content? That's insane to me. Because that's where you figure out, that's like what you, like what happens to Laguna. Alright, I think I went too far. I don't think there's any on that island. Shumi Village was by Trabia Garden. Oh, I see. And then they moved it because it's like, well, we gotta put something here. It makes sense. I still haven't played any more Chocobo World also. I've been wanting to kind of do that in my off time and just see When I was blinded, ask me if I care. Yeah, so this one we need to find a blue dragon, and then actually get lucky and have it drop the item that we want. And then after that, we'll see how many it drops and how much grinding we want to do. So I think that... I don't know. I don't know if I want to do all of the, like, hardcore grinding off stream or not. It's kind of hard for me to tell, like, what is and is not engaging sometimes, to be honest. Also, we didn't check to see how much damage Zell is hit for yet. Now that he has 120 fucking strength. At level 33, by the way, with the strength up per level up ability, he's gonna get like 70 more base strength. He's gonna cap out on strength with some leveling, I'm telling you. Oh, hi Evan. I actually want to check how many ability points we need after this for the med refinement. Because the thing that's going to hold us back the most is probably our speed junction stat. Or just not having it. But I guess it is a rare junction also. But we're not going to be able to do the thing that you do in every playthrough where you just kind of get a junction for every stat and max everything. We're not going to be end game broken. We're kind of never going to have that. Okay. Run away, please. Thank you. Alright, who wants to eat some potions? Nope, that's all of them. I am low on everything, which kind of sucks, but that's what happens when you need money. Actually, before my next... Why don't we do some seed exams? I'll do these until I, like, can't. You can raise your vitality by junctioning magic, yes. Squall's weapon is the gauntlet, no. You can stock drawn magic. I think so. Any action taken while poison causes damage, yes. Being hit by a physical attack risk confused, yes. That is false. To junction magic, you need a matching junction ability for the stat that you want to junction. What the fuck does this question mean? Also, fun fact, the Dia on disc 1 is supposed to give you 20 AP, but doesn't. Oh. Interesting, I didn't know that. Because the FMV takes priority. That's actually really cool to know. You need a matching junction ability. Yes. Okay. I did not understand the question. Up signifies the junction ability, yes. 8 elements are fire, ice, thunder, poison, earth, sorcery. That is not correct. There's a limit to how much magic you can draw. Yes. Your score was 90! Motherfucker. Yes. No. No. Yes. Then just answer the same everything and see if it's the one I think it is. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. My score was 80. How much magic you can draw, not stock. Okay. This is like a chat trivia. Okay, so it's not draw, it is stock. Isn't that... That doesn't make sense though, because if you can't stock anymore, it will say... I guess you can draw then cast. I guess that would count. That's a fucking trick question. Alright. Let's take the next one. Potions can restore a GF's HP. I'm assuming it's saying literal and it's not talking about the Guardian Force specific potions. You can draw on every party member? Wait, you can draw from party members? I didn't know that. Magic can only be called... Nope. Nunchaku. I think so. You only need money. That is false. Why is my voice weird? No, it's in every party member can draw one from... Oh, okay. I think my ears are popping or something. Yep, okay, that was the problem. Whoever strikes the finishing blow... Yep, Cypher taught me that. Guardian Force also have levels. Yes. It signifies command. Yes. Each party can have up to 5 characters and party abilities. Target can never deplete to where you... Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. That's a weird way to phrase that question still. Each party member can have up to 5 character and party abilities. That sounds wrong. I think they're called something else. Command abilities must be set to use in battle. Correct. AP means action points. No. Cool. First try. Look at that. I don't know how many of these I'm going to do. Will you take the level 4 test? Yes. Only Squall can use a gunblade. That is false. I mean, it's false in terms of the game's lore. I don't know if they mean, like, my party members. Attack magic can be used against party members. Yes. There's an ability that allows you to make magic from items. Yes. Yes. Blue magic is learned by being attacked by a monster. No. Magic Dispel cures poison. No. If you are KO'd with a status change but are revived, the status change is removed. Yes. T-Rexar is a monster that lives in the... Yes. Squall's gunblade can cause more damage by pressing D at the right time. See, the problem here is that the controller mappings are wrong. I think that's the wrong button, though. Because I think that the triggers are G and H. Oh, hey, look at that! We passed again. One more. Party ability. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm partying. Yes? Okay, you can draw magic from party members. See, that I just learned 30 seconds ago. You can save the game anywhere. No. Guardian Force learns an ability, some new abilities. Yes. Character ability must be set. Otherwise it is useless. Yes. Speeds... The higher the speed stat, the better your chances of using a limit break. No. The 255 is correct on the remaster. Is it really? Did they change the question to match that? Because that's really funny. If it is. An ability is something you learn by gaining EXP. No. Under zombie, you used to become more easy. Holy, I think so. Yes. Yes. Your score was 80. Alright, we're done with those. Neat. Alright, so we should get, like, a bit more money on our next seed paycheck. Assuming the rank doesn't immediately go down again. And back to hunting for blue dragons. That took a bit. Alright, yeah, right. I forgot they have a 0% encounter rate. Well, this sucks. Yada da 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 da. Okay, hi Odin. This guy is just star of the show today. Hello. You're probably gonna be like the thumbnail for this YouTube video for this stream. just your face. That like little jerky looking face when he walks on screen and he's just like, hey, what's up? You know, I say life rings are precious, but we're getting from those. Okay, 10,000 is 10. That's like one scroll. Cool. What did we need again? I should probably just like start teaching people things they need to know. I guess you only technically need HP and Vitality. And you need Spirit and Vitality. And then you need Spirit. Okay, what scrolls do I have? Dead Spirit. Contains death. Good to know. I could have guessed, honestly. Okay, so we can teach HP Junction to Alexander. And then we have 2 vitality scrolls. But how close are these guardian forces to being full on abilities? Okay, you've still got a ways to go. I guess I can make them learn. Schubert is kind of who I'm worried about, because we've had him the entire game, and he's probably mostly all full. Yeah, he can learn 2. I guess we could delete Hit Junction, which feels really bad to do. Or like encounter half, encounter none, but that also feels miserable. Because if we delete HP 20%, then the other ones also get unlearned, right? So you can learn 2 more. We don't really need Magic 20 either, so we can delete that if we need to. Yeah, let's do that. Where are my crystal greens? Make a save and find out? I could do that, couldn't I? Item. Where are my amnesia greens? Here they are. What if I get rid of you? Oh hey, it sticks! Look at that! Look at that! Alright. And then, let's just see if we already know. I think if you put the scrolls on people, it'll... Okay, 1 for you. And 1 for you. We don't need Magic Junction, that's the one I bought that I didn't need. Okay. And then... Okay, so Renoa has every stat that she needs. Squall is missing Spirit Junction, but we're about to learn HP, so that'll be fine. And then... Zella's missing Spirit. So we actually are probably in a good enough position to reattempt Bahamut in a second. We just need Schubert to learn HP 80%, which he is 40 ability points away from learning. So I'm gonna decide. Words hard. I'm gonna look for Blue Dragon for a bit longer. I think we might do the next Bahamut attempt on the next stream, and then this will just be like a we look for materials stream. That sounds good to me. Because I don't want to have to do this again. I'm okay with dedicating 3 hours of my life to looking for rare items in Final Fantasy VIII. I guess. If I was a speedrunner, I would have routed this better. Seriously though, this is such a low encounter rate. Because the one we stole from the island, we'd have to actually kill it to get them. Come on. I am starting to remember why I put so many hours into this game and don't remember it. Because a lot of it was this. Does anybody else, when they're playing games with random events, start getting, like, paranoid about it and make up rules in their head about, like, okay, but if I do this specific thing, maybe it will change the results. Maybe thing will be different if I do this thing different. Superstition. Superstitious is the word that I'm looking for. Does anybody have fun video game superstitions? I'm getting superstitious with this goddamn horse. Pokemon was infamous for the holding up B moment. I did that. I think my version was both the A and the B button. I think I argued with one of my cousins over whether or not you need it to do both or not. Oh my gosh. I remember catching Lugia at a firework, like at the end of a fireworks festival before we were about to drive home, and I had to put the Game Boy away. I like caught it like right as we were supposed to, and I was like pleading with my parents, like, let me save the game, let me save the game. And I did it. I saved it. Escaped. These things do not exist anymore. We killed off the only two that are in the world. We have to go to the island if we want to see more. No wonder they're weak to ice. They don't even live here. They were just like at the airport and we murdered them. There's an airport on Shumi Village, right? How else would they get here? Oh, right. Lunar tier. Moon. Forgot. That's like a whole plot point. Oh, RNG. How I don't miss you. Okay, what if I go to like this little like, thing out here? It's like the end of a bone. Oh, was this what you were talking about earlier with the T-shape? If there was more here? Okay, so I'm going to give this like 15 to 20 more minutes-ish, and then I'm probably going to go finish a grinding ability point so that we at least see one new thing before the stream is over. Instead of looking at these horses over and over again. The T-shape in question is further east near Trabia Garden. Wait, is that actually a higher encounter over there, or is that superstition? I am curious. I don't know about the encounter rate. Gotcha. I just looked up the game FAQs and I saw some here, so I was like assuming. But now I'm only seeing horses. I don't know. Streamer luck has been used up for the week, I guess. I don't know on what. Maybe it's like streamer anti-luck. This will be the moment. Hey, remember when you spent 10 hours looking for blue dragons? I'll be like, yes, I hated it. Oh, hey! Look, there he is. You better drop some goddamn dragon fangs. Break. That's not a good start. Who are you breaking? Cool. You need yourself a luck junction. Wait, does that actually make rare enemies spawn more often? Because I might actually do that. Couldn't steal. Oh, or do I just need one in real life? I missed how much damage that was. I was looking off screen. No, I meant you, the streamer. Yeah. Honestly, though. Fury Fragment. Okay, we've seen this. That would affect item drop rate, though. It's 924. It's not bad. Now, what about Renoa's Blizzagas? What do those do now? I feel like we're still not doing a lot of damage even though we have really good junctions, but maybe it's because our level's lower. Because Bahamut, last time we fought them, had 30,000 hit points. That's like 30 attacks. It's not that bad. Alright, we'll kill this guy. If he doesn't drop what we need, we'll go do ability points. Grinding. Is this before or after your new stock of 20 meltdowns? I don't know. I don't remember what we're referring to. Oh, are you talking about damage numbers? Because that's... I don't think we'd... I think we'd... I don't know. 30 attacks versus Bahamut. Oh yeah, that's true. I guess that would be more. Or, yeah, so that would be like less than 20. Or, that's like not... That's actually a really good rate. Why are you... Oh. Yeah, I don't know. We could also do this later, is the other thing. If this takes too long, we could come back when we're leveled up a bit and can fight monsters easily. Just do it on the islands closest to hell. When we can actually kill things there. Renault's leveled up. Blue Dragon card. And we learned a magic that we didn't want to learn. Cool. Alright, let's fight some cactars. Dragon Fangs are not real. We have a card that probably refines into them. So we need 40 ability points, which is like 2 cactars. We'll probably learn card mod at some point, just so I don't have to grind as much. Run back to the ship. And let's kill some cactars, and then we're going to acquire another Guardian Force. And then we'll do some prep for Bahamut, and we'll end the stream there. I'm going to attempt the Bahamut fight on Monday. Again. I say attempt because, honestly, I think we're kind of over-prepared for it at this point. Because the last fight we went in with literally 0 junction stats, so having any at all will make the fight significantly easier, and we were fine until Mega Flare without shells, so... It's not Bahamut that I'm worried about, though. And you'll see more of that later. Levy, you know. You know what we're actually prepping for. Nice, cactars. Okay. Maybe Zell will get a lucky hit in. Before it runs off. Nope. Oh, he's gonna stick around. 1,000 needles. Since we're on that topic, I love that the Bahamut fight uses the panic music. Hell yeah, same. I love that. I love all of the fights that do that. There's a reason that's one of my favorite songs in the entire game. Oh hey, we got both of the things that we need. Okay, so... Well, not both. We got the thing we need for the Bahamut reattempt. What do you learn next? I'm gonna learn Hit Junction just to see if it learns to anything... learns anything else when you learn it. And then for you... We need... Med level up. And we need to kill 6 cactars for that. And then we will get a new Guardian Force and we will summon it. Also, while I'm here, Squall, could you kindly re-equip your HP junctions for me? Thank you. He's almost maxed he's almost max hit points now. Look at that. Use some Kiragas. Look at that 9,000 hit points. Actually, hold on. Are we ready enough? Can we do it now? Vitality HP. You're fine. You're missing Spirit, though. That's gonna be a... Well, wait, we can buy that. Okay, let's go do that. I changed my mind. We're gonna beat up Bahamut this stream. So we're gonna go to Esta, we're gonna buy the 1 scroll we need for the fight, and then we're gonna attempt Bahamut again. I think we can do that in an hour and 20 minutes. And then that way we get ability points. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Can I go back from here? I think I'm gonna reset. That's the story. We don't want to do that yet. Okay, thankfully I am an obsessive saver. This is not the point of no return. I still didn't want to do the story. Okay, did I learn the abilities yet? I did. Also, Schubert is almost max level. That's scary. I didn't know he was almost level 96. Obsessive saving is very good, honestly. Alright, let's do that again. Let's fly there correctly. I'm almost wondering if it's worth doing the Squall weapon grind on Disc 4 instead of Disc 3. But I don't know. I'm so proud of Schubert. He's been doing so well. He's been doing a little too well, honestly. That cutscene is so good. Yeah. We'll see it later. Alright. Let's go buy the last scroll we need and then do some hardcore menuing. And then we'll go fight Bahamut. Also, can I just say, Bahamut in Final Fantasy X is like how I figured out I was into dragons. just want to throw that out there, because, you know, that's good information to know. I should probably put Encounter None on. It's kind of amazing we didn't hit any encounters on the way here. Their design is so good. I was thinking about that the other night, like how cool they were, in quotes. I think at one point I want to have said I have played every Final Fantasy game on stream. I just don't want to do them in a row. Tornado? Unable to stock. Cool. Alright, what did I need again? Make sure I actually buy the correct thing. Spirit. Yes. I would like one spirit. One spirit scroll, please. Gimme. And then, can we afford 30 remedies, I wonder? Because if so, that's everything that we need money for. We cannot. Okay, we're still short on money. We need 40,000, so we need 4 salary hits. So that's still gonna be a bit. Oh well. Unless we, like, level them up from other medicine or something. I don't know. Can I do that? Refine recovery. Do I have anything that turns into remedies? I needed some tents also, but I guess we don't get those. I don't have anything that turns into remedies. Oh well. Menuing time. So we're going to prep for the Bahamut fight, and then we're going to go fight him. So first things first, creature needs to learn this. And then we're going to check and see what magic we need. So, magic. What can I put on hit points for you? You have like 82 spirit. Do you have any life magic that refines for life or full life? I have some life rings, yeah. I guess I could do that. Let's see what I want to throw on. Because we're probably going to need to burn all of our... holy shit! 30 meteors refines to 3,000. I mean, fuck it, I'll do that. At least for now. This is good this is good music to do menuing to, also, I will say. And what can we put on vitality for you? Kuragas, I guess? No, I don't like junctioning Kuraga to things. Asunius is fine. Okay, so Renella is done. She is done being junctioned. You don't even honestly need defensive stat because you have 9,000 hit points, but I'll give you some anyways. I'm fine with putting Curagas on you since it doesn't actually matter. You can just be immune to physical attacks, it's fine. And then junctions. You are who I'm worried about. Spirits. Alright, what's like the best magic I can refine for you? Because 25 and 15 are not going to cut it. I could have sworn I had some good fire magic. 100 fire agas, we don't care about that. Yeah. Alright. Life recovery? Yeah, we have some life rings. I can burn some life rings. Sure. Regens? We actually do... Oh, we have so many mesmerized blades, actually. That's a good magic. I kind of want to throw a stack on everybody, honestly, but I don't think we have enough. Maybe we can throw 20 on some people who need it. Time space magic. Slows haste and stop. Okay, status magic. Recovery medicine. Yeah, this is just item stuff. I guess I can refine some stops and see if those do anything also. Cool. And so for those of you wondering why this rabbit hole goes so deep, if I go to tool refinement, you'll see I can turn items into other items, and that's where it starts getting really fucky. Because you can go down a fucking rabbit hole with this. So like we can turn these into shell stones and get shells, or we can turn the shell stones. She sells shell stones by the shell store. Shell stones into something else. We can turn these into tents, which I'm actually going to do because I'm kind of broken. I need these. We don't need 17 healing waters. Like these turn into aura stones. This turns into meteor stones. It's you can just kind of endlessly refine items into other items, and you can kind of get. I don't know. There's something really addicting to me about like starting with 100 potions and then ending with a fucking like end game item. The problem is that you need money. You need money to do that. And yeah, all right. Let's go to Pet's Rabbit. The rabbit's not here. It's just the rabbit's the phrasing. Anyways, let's see what stats we can turn those spells into. All right, 68 versus 65. So that's a 50 increase versus less than 50. Haste actually makes it go down. Regen is really nice. Yeah, I think we'll do regen for you, and then work on my stops. 38 is nothing. It's probably like a speed stat thing, and because they tend to correlate with like what they're useful for. And then yeah, we can put vitality on life. All right, we are ready to fight Bahamut again. At least physically. I don't know about mentally. I'm kind of scared. Let's run back to the airship, and then we'll go beat up Bahamut. I need to remember to rejunction Mug once we get out to the actual site. I would be very surprised if we can't do it with defensive stats that are that high, but he's also probably gotten some levels up since we've last seen him, so he probably also hits harder. We'll see. And then for the actual item grinding, what's the consensus on whether or not people want to watch me stream that? Because I can do that off stream as homework if you all want. Just to show off Squall's Gunblade. The Doomtrain summon is just waiting on cash at this point, which is also going to take some time. We have the materials for it as long as we don't accidentally use them. It's just about our paychecks and buying some remedies at this and going from there. All right, back we go. I'm gonna save the game, and then I'm going to re-equip Mug and fly there. I should probably actually save the game when I say I'm gonna save it, huh? Alright, Bahamut attempt number 2. Let's go. I don't know. I feel like people keep telling me they're having a good time, even though I feel like it's extremely tedious to try and find the same enemy for 2 hours, but I'm also just maybe not used to the streamer life. Because that's what it turns into sometimes. We did kill 3 of them, and no drops, so I might do some more research after this stream, and just make sure. Okay, I'll let this dialogue play again for those who missed it last time. What did they research? They were trying to develop a draw system like ours. They even used girlfriends for experiments. You think I'm BSing? I totally have a girlfriend. I knew you'd like that. Alright. 2 red dragons, and then Bahamut himself. What's neat is this is a blatant reference to a real-world battleship off the island of Japan. Really? Huh. I didn't know that. You have a lot of good information about this game. I am so scared of this fight. Not this fight in particular, the fight that's coming up. Snake. By the way, how is everybody liking the new chat? I made it so that the new messages show up at the top. I don't know if that's better or worse. Why did I move? Because I'm talking, I'm not paying attention, that's why. Escaped. Hopefully it's not too confusing, but I think it's nice to be able to see the entire chat. Looks good to me? Okay. See, when I was playing this as a kid, I had the luxury of being able to fail it 100 times when I was not good at the game. I have to actually think about what I'm doing this time, so it's not tedious. Also, I know that Germa did a Chrono Trigger playthrough, and I am so curious to see that, because, like, I want to see what Germa does for a game like that. I'm sure it's like 90% voices, but he's gotta get tired of doing the voices at some point. He doesn't actually do voices for the entire Chrono Trigger playthrough. There's no way. There's actually no way he does that. I hate that the desync happens in this room the longer you're in it. I don't know what... You mean like the sound desync? I don't know. What desyncs? Oh yeah, it does, like, it's drifting later. I didn't even notice that. It's not our role to fight. Oh, I did. Oh, so wait, the blue lights also desync. Okay. Alright, hi, Spiral, we have to kill you twice to get by, sorry. I didn't decide this. Oh, this is a stronger encounter now, I think. Holy shit. Okay. That's a lot more damage than last time I was here. That's a problem. Alright, where's my meltdown? Renoa has meltdown, doesn't she? Did I not give Renoa a meltdown? What is wrong with me? Congrats, you leveled up, so did they. I didn't mean to level up that much! That sucks. Oh well. We did Unjunction Kiraga for most of our stats, so we have plenty of uses for them. Kiraga. They were hitting for like 300 damage last time. Yeah, like that. It looked like that. I guess there's no point in scanning them. You can cast a water on it, though. I guess make sure we're healed up at the end of the other Ruby Dragon fight. Was that 200 damage? I'm sorry, did we do 200 damage to the dragon with our magic attack? Is that what just happened? It was like a weak physical attack last time. What do I even do now? Bio, I guess? As much as I like the idea of the mechanic in practice, I am kind of like, for this challenge specifically, kind of getting sick of the level sync. Do you have better magic now? You have fucking Meteor. Yes, you have better magic. Okay, what is Renoa doing? She needs to be stalking. Fuck attacking with Renoa. Give me my meteors. Oh! Now I get to see what that looks like. Fun. Please be low damage, please be low damage. Okay, that's 300 damage hits, I don't care. I care a little bit. You know what? How about this? I'm gonna cast triple on Squall and then triple heal. How's that sound? Here's what late game healing looks like. Why spend 3 turns healing hit points when you can spend 1? This does make me a bit more scared for the Bahamut fight, though, I will say. Oh, hey, just in time for another breath attack. Now, as much as I want to limit break, I will refrain from doing so. And then, yep, you need to triple heal everyone. And now you can limit break. That's why I waited. Because if we get into the next fight and we're not full hit points, we can get one shot by breath. Here we go. Look, if he gets to level up, so do I, okay? I know I'm also not meltdowning them. I should probably check and see how many hit points they have and see if it's worth warranting a meltdown. Okay, it's still alive. These were not that strong previously. Alright, draw from you. You scan. Single scan, please. And then you go on standby and see if we need to cast Meltdown or not. It's probably still worth doing it. We have 20 of them. Just get 100 meteors on Renoa because we're gonna need them. I'm actually curious how much damage... That was not a crit. I'm actually curious how much damage Renoa's Meteor does with Meltdown. Words. Words are hard. How many hit points do you lose? Okay, 500. It's not too bad. Some of your gears might be turning. I think it did get spoiled earlier, but there is a strategy involving meteors we are going to be using later. It's a good thing that we buffed our defensive stats up some. Okay, it's dead. One more. Beep boop beep. No, no more levels! I don't want any more! The game's too hard already. No mercy. We can do another one. It's fine. It's fine. Back attacked! I was wondering if I ran away, maybe I could, like, circumvent that. Alright. Same deal. Triple on Squall. Attack with you. I guess I can mug. He's taking a while to do his turn. Or Inferno Fangs. Okay, those refining the flares, that's good. Meteor. Survivable. Every once in a while with Meteor you get like every single attack on one person though, and then they fall over. It is a bit random. Hey, why did the dragons die out? Here, I'll show you. Do a round of healing. I hope we survive that. Alright. Sure. We can recover from that. Squall heals himself twice, it's fine. Where are my full lives? I don't have any full lives, do I? Alright. Whatever. We'll do another round of healing before the next fight. It's fine. She's probably dead, but just in case. As you do. Yep. I love that the zero stays yellow for a bit with Meteor. I wasted a life, but that's cool. Cool, alright, Renoa actually gets a heal, I think. Yeah, it still stays targeted when she comes back. Look at that. The cell's still gonna cast life, though. Lassie coming in clutch. You're so good at this job, Lassie. It's a shame that Renoa's Limit Break doesn't stick around, but what can you do? Give me that late game magic. Tastes good. Okay, stop with your strongest attack spam, please. It was like 20, we were not that high level, we were like level 39, and now we're less than 20 levels higher. Okay, well we can Angel Wing to finish this fight off. Now that we have meteors, there is a possibility we get to see what a boosted meteor looks like. Assuming she gets her next turn. Breath, again. Alright, there's a non-zero chance we're going to be low hit points for the start of Bahamut, which is going to suck. Please don't kill it. I actually want it to stay alive, please. Okay, fine. Cool. She's kind of struggling with without those magic boosts. Not gonna lie. Alright. What is Renoa's next move? Bio? Sure, why not? Casual 1000 damage. You gotta be close to that. I spent so much time recovering this fight that I didn't really do anything. Holy? I think it's weak to Holy, actually. Nope, that is not weakness to Holy. Okay, another meteor. This is not the fight I'm afraid of, but it's a lot harder than the last one. I'm hoping that Bahamut is somehow easier. I don't think it will be, but you know. So yeah, hi, this is how level scaling works in this game. This is kind of why I was afraid of. Don't Firaga the Fire Dragon, you dumbass. You motherfucker. At least it's not that much damage. Breath again. Oh, I just want to go into the Bahamut fight with full health. Is that too much to ask for? Okay, I guess we get that chance. Thanks, Renoa. I guess. I swear to fucking god, if she spends the rest of this fight casting Firaga, I'm gonna throw a hissy fit. Yeah, why not? Death, okay, that also doesn't work, but that's an improvement. This is where you find out lowering its magic resist makes it heal more. Please no. It is using its breath attack so fucking often. Okay, well Zella is low, so if she does pull that again... Renoa's just kind of doing her own thing over there. It's fine. Oh fuck! I should have limit breaked after. I'm gonna intentionally not input commands. All right. She was doing so good earlier. She was casting Meteor. She was casting Ultima. Yeah, that spell. You know what I'm talking about. And now she's like not doing that. Sorry, I'm gonna burn through my entire stock of Kiragas before we actually get to the boss. Confused? Okay, I know you are, but what am I? Okay, Flare, finally, you cast a real spell. And that is the downside to Renoa's Limit Break. And it's dead. Alright. Who's ready? Who's ready to see Bahamut 2.0? As we level up again. I don't know if everyone was here for the Bahamut fight, but if you haven't seen Bahamut yet, prepare to be afraid. I will not be talking outside of figuring out what I'm doing for this fight. Okay, lock-in time. Take 2. Nice angle. Oh, it fixed itself. Get those triples up. Get those protects up. Where are they? Jeez, I'm afraid for my life. Pretty dragon? Yeah, it wants to kill us. You get to name it if you want, assuming we don't die. Please don't. Okay, Zell's dead. Full life, it's fine. Just a single protect. Okay. Triple Shell's next. He's not immune to blind. Is he not? Noted. It makes this fight a little bit easier, actually. Where are my shells? I know I have some. Does Squall not have shells? Yes, he does. I'm just blind. I'm the one who's blinded. Blind. I'll do this once, because I don't know if it's like a high success rate. And then Kirog myself. And then we can start DPSing. Alright. It didn't say miss. I don't think. Okay, our first attack. Miss. Oh, yeah, hey, it is. He is blinded. It's just you can barely see it because it's inside of his face. Magic. Scan. Alright, what are we up against? And then you need the meltdown. He got hit in his head. Alright, 40,000 is not the worst. That's like a Red Dragon fight. He just shits out a lot more damage. Meltdown. Mug. We're starting to actually get hits on. Our prep work is done. One Hyper Wrist. Okay, you actually should triple haste. Where are my hastes? Thundaga, okay. Fear. Guess regen on this out while I'm at it. If I'm getting hit with like puny attacks, I might as well get some regen buffs up. Miss. Of course it did. Okay. What does my meteor look like here? Okay, well at least the blind hit. That was like 5,000 damage because that was 10 hits. Cool. We're dealing some damage. Now what? Okay, he's just taking a swing. I don't want to dip too low on Squall because he kind of doesn't have defensive stat junctions. We're kind of banking on the fact he has a lot of hit points, so... For those of you who do not know what we're talking about, you will see. You will see and you will know fear. Tornado. That is not what I'm talking about, but I will still heal for that. Okay, that's like nothing. Where's my hero, I guess? It's a little bit hard to input my commands fast enough to actually make use of haste. It's probably one of the arguments for turning down battle speed, but it's a good problem to have, honestly. I should probably regen Squall or something next turn. Where are my regens? I don't think Renoa has them. We'll cast a Flare and see what damage that does. Oh, they're junctions to my stats. I can cast one, it's fine. That's how you lose your junction stat. You're just like, ah, it's fine, I'll cast one. And then you keep doing that. And the next thing you know, you have like 70 of them. Okay, because it's percentage healing on Squall, which is really good. That kind of like counteracts. I didn't pay attention to see how much damage that did. Counteracts the dark side hits. This is going better so far, but I haven't seen the attack yet. I think Ultima is the play for Renoa. It's a nice balance. Missed the crit. Our shell, we do have shells up, so I think if he casts it, we'll survive it unless it wears off at like the exact right moment. Have you seen the light? Oh shit, that was easy. We did it! We beat Bahamut! We were over-prepared. The ruby dragons were harder. Would anybody like to name the pretty dragon? Unlock a Guardian Force Bahamut. I will keep the default name if I do not see a suggestion within the next 60 seconds. Durg 0. 0 is fun? Okay, we'll do 0. And then we will summon Bahamut on something. I don't know what. Why don't we go back to the place we were grinding and summon Bahamut? Now, if you'll notice, another path to your destiny awaits. You are indeed an interesting one, brimming with passion. Alright, I feel like 0 is a reference I don't understand. No worries. So there's a hole there. We're not gonna go in that hole yet, because there are scary things in that hole. Although, Renoa just learned Lassie Find. That will be a next stream problem. Wishing star. Oh hey, we got our salary. You also can't go into that hole yet? Really? When can you? I thought you could just leave and come back, and then it would be open. Oh, right, I forgot to show this off. You can actually, like, skim the water on the Ragnarok. Look at that. You have to leave and come back? Okay, yep, that's what I thought. What is going on with my cursor? Does anybody else see this? Why is my cursor behind the map? Is that like a bug? What is going on? Hello? I'm scared. I think the reset broke something, guys. It's definitely not supposed to happen. I guess we'll fly there manually. Alright, here we are. Okay, that means landing and doing something? Well, doing something is fun time with Zero. So hi! We just got our third to last Guardian Force. Their name is Zero. Let's look at what they can do. More likely to receive rare items. Magic Junction, Strength 60, and Magic 60. I might equip this to Renoa, actually, when I find... And Mug. Okay. Kind of the same problem where we don't have, But this is a very good Guardian Force. We can buy a Strength Junction scroll to fix that problem, but we need, like... As much as I want to put this on Squall, this might actually be a good thing to put on Zell with some tweaking. But this will temporarily go on Renoa, I think, for a bit. Once we learn what we need to learn for Alexander, which is still a ways away. And we learned Forbidden Magic Refinement. Right out of the gate. Let's see what we can grab. We can turn a star fragment into 5 meteors. And that's literally it. So, Forbidden Magic Refinement is where you get the really strong late game magic. And some other things. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and... I'm not gonna remember these junctions. Meteor, Sunya, Tornado, Death. You know what, if we get close enough, it's close enough. AKA the help I leveled too much magic pull. Pretty much. Fun time with Zero. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what Zero looks like. We're getting to the fun summons. Yeah, this would be good on... We just need, like, some scrolls, and then this would be, like, a very good Guardian Force, because the problem is we don't have any stat junctions. Which normally doesn't matter, but since we're doing the one Guardian Force challenge, it kind of is a problem. So... why don't we get into a random encounter against a single horse? We've killed so many of these already. What's another one? Zero. Alright. Let's see what this looks like. Counting down. Blade shot. Ow. My face. New summons are always so slow because they're never compatible. Alright. New summon time. Hide the UI, hide my face. Mega Flare. And let's look at the dragon. That's what they cast on us the last time we fought them. That, I want to say that charge up sound gives me serotonin when I hear it. Something about it is just really good. I don't know what it is. It's just that like kind of sound effect. A lot of those like more, I don't know what you call them, like scuffed sound effects are not in the PC version, which kind of make me sad. Like the Cactar one of the Tonberry sound effects. There's a lot of like fun sound effects in the PS1 version that I miss. You need to learn something that is not Summon Magic 10, actually. Rare item, that's right, that's what we were doing. Everything else is kind of nice to have. Only one magic spent with double. Cool. So that's that summon. Pretty dragon. Their name is Zero. Alright, we're gonna switch back for now. Because we are kind of learning things, and we also cannot really afford to make them a usable summon at the moment. Metadata, sure. Why not? Junction magic. I don't remember where anything was. I think we had death on magic? No, we had tornado on magic, that's right. Okay, tornado on magic. I think it was Sunya on vitality. And what was on hit points? Oh, you had meteor on vitality, which I probably don't actually want now. Throw something on it, it's fine. RS, I guess. Probably not going to use it a lot this playthrough. And what do I want on your hit point stat? You had something that gave you 5,000 hit points. What was it? Meteor. That was what was on your stat. Okay. I'm okay with putting Meteor on my hit points. Also, fun fact, the original PS1 version had all GF animations and sounds on disc 1, despite the fact there's no way to get this one Bahamut. That's good to know. Huh. I guess you can't, like, plan for that stuff when you're going through production and all that. Alright. We're gonna continue looking for dragon things for 30 minutes, and then we're gonna end the stream. I know it's a little anticlimactic, but we're unfortunately at a point where we need money and we don't have money. And we need items and we don't have items. So that is what we're going to spend the rest of the stream doing. And then in Guardian Force, we need you to learn med level up. And burn one more tent, I suppose. Oh yeah, we restocked on those. That's right. And save the game. Alright, back to fighting. Now, Levi, since you're the one here who knows what we're going to be doing next stream, does that fight always begin at level 100? How much do I have to care about my levels at this point? Because we will be doing new content on Monday next week. I just don't know if we're going to successfully do the new content. The next side fight, yes. The thing we were talking about with the hole. The thing that's at the end of that. Is that always level 100? Story fights I don't care about. They're going to be pretty easy. It always begins at level 100. It levels with you on PC. Okay, good to know. So I care a little bit. Okay. So we'll probably... I'm going to continue grinding for this stream specifically. And then I think we're going to start Monday's stream with Cactar grinding for like 3 Cactars. It's not going to take a long time to get the ability that we need. And then we're going to go see what that hole's about. That said, it might not necessarily be easier at low levels. Yeah. We're also going to have to bring Selfie with us now that I think about it. So I might want to swap Zell out. Just to get her a bit of extra levels from the random Zodiacs, or Odins that's summoned. And while I'm at it, it might be a good opportunity to level... Oh no, you can't, because you're leveling Alexander, that's right. Oh right, I was switching Zell, I'm dumb. Yeah, you. And then... What Guardian Force do you have? You don't have anybody. It might be a good excuse to level card mod while I'm at it, actually. You have Siren, and you have the ability that we need, so... Junction... Quizzicoatl. Quizzicoatl's like a fully statted out Guardian Force. That's like every stat we need. I don't think I have the magic to, like, use it, though, but we're gonna try, because I need to use you for a bit. 91 magic is a lot of magic. 104 is even more. Taking Zell depends on whether or not you plan on skipping the puzzle. We're gonna bring him for that, because I do plan on skipping the puzzle, because I never solved it when I was a kid, and I don't know how it works, unless you want to walk me through it. But... I do know that if you don't do the puzzle, it's harder. Shell on Spirit seems fine. And what amount of throw on hit points? Kieran is fine, I guess. It's fine. And then we're gonna make you learn. Your COD mod. Wow, Quasicata was behind. I didn't realize we weren't using them for that long. So we're gonna learn the card mod. We're not gonna purposely break the game. We're just gonna see if we can skip some of the rare item grinding with it. And then we're gonna save the game. It's really easy but not explained if you want to do the puzzle instead of skip it. I wouldn't mind if you're here for Monday. Just because I would like to know how it works. But that is for Monday's stream. So I'll do like 20 more minutes of hunting for a blue dragon, and then I think I'm gonna just go fight some cactars. Or that could also happen. Card mod is so fucking busted though for how quick it is to learn though, I will say. Cool. We got some ability points. Look at that. Girl squad, girl squad. Squall's gonna be level fucking 100 by the time we find everything we need. I swear. Because that's the other thing with level scaling, is that there's no experience drop off. You just kind of keep getting experience. Which, like, you know, if we do the rest of the game at level 100, I won't complain. It'll make the fights more interesting. At least there's not infinite levels. I just need one goddamn dragon thing. Because, like, at some point we're just gonna, like... At some point we're just gonna have to, like, go fight blue dragons on the island and get magic while we're doing it. Okay. Very cool of you. Wait, did we not heal... We didn't heal Selfie after giving her hit points. My bad. See, the problem, though, is that Selfie was kind of our, like, cheese party member with instant deathing people, and now we don't have that anymore. Also, Quista's just with a casual 900 hit points still in the menu is really funny to me. Maybe if I run farther away from my ship or something. I don't know. The superstition is kicking in. Nope. Back attack, though. Now, I am debating on if I want to try... Once we get Squall's final limit break, I'm curious if I want to show that off before or after the... or before or during the final boss. Because we could just kind of roll it, but it's also not guaranteed that we get it because it's chance-based, so... Before is probably the correct time to show that off. Yeah, this was a lot of late game Final Fantasy for me. Just kind of chillaxing on the bed because I had a, you know, console in my room as you do when you're growing up. And just running around looking for stuff. Escaped. A lot of running away. Okay, seriously, this encounter rate is actually 0. Jeez. I wish it was a mug. I wish you could steal so we could go to the island to get them instead. When I was a kid, I didn't have a memory card. I remember you telling me that. Only turning the TV off. I loved doing that trick when your parents were like, oh hey, Your parents will like get off the video game and you're like, sure, and you turn off the TV, and they didn't know how video games worked, so it was fine. Drain, death, bio. Okay. You know what? What if I don't do any of that? What if I cast Blizzaga on the Ice Dragon instead? I bet you Selfie does more damage, because she actually has Magic Plus abilities. Look at that. See, Renoa has to cheat by being a sorceress. I also do think that Final Fantasy IX would be a really fun game to play on stream. Because, I don't know, there's nothing in that game that's really, like, grindy, I would say. I think. Even the, like, super bosses of that game are kind of easy, honestly. Yeah, not easy in the sense of, like, easy to fight, but easy in, like, they're very chance-based. Why am I trying to like this thing? It only has the rare item. But I won't do that right after this. I want to play Doom 2000, and then I want to play Cyberpunk. And then maybe we'll return to it, but we'll see, because that's like 2 full playthroughs after this. So that'll be like probably beginning of next year that we'll be deciding on that. Maybe before that, like right before that. Okay, it's finally sick of our shit. It's casting Reflect. It's like, fine. You figured it out. I'm a sham. Okay, yep, we got the furry fragment. I guess I'll draw some breaks or something while Squall finishes them off. Final Fantasy IX, though, is, I think, better than Final Fantasy VIII. It's just not my favorite game, and I don't know how to explain that, because that sounds weird to say out loud. Alright, please, please, I need some dragon things so goddamn badly. Okay. Alright. Let's, why don't we get some ability points? That sounds like a good idea. Let's go do that. I'm done. I'm done with that. We have a blue dragon card. Something has to refine into dragon things, some pulse ammo. Something has to. Come on, thank you. Also, we haven't even looked at our triple triad cards in a really long time. Why don't we do that? Why don't we look at the triple triad cards that we've never actually touched or played? I love this helped menu text, by the way. It just says, look at cards. Yeah, you want to look at my cards? Here's all the easy level stuff. All the boring shit. Snow Lion. We got a Tonberry card. We only have one of those, surprisingly. We got like 20 of them. Blue Dragon card? I wonder if that's gonna refine into something. Why is it Poison Elemental? Interesting. This card, I think, refines into Pulse Ammo. And then we got Ifrit, we got Sacred Minotaur, we got the Bahamut card. Ooh, that's got an ace on the top. Phrasing. We got a Cerberus, Odin, Diablos, and that's it. That's all the cards we got. So some of those refined into rare items because you can only refine them one time and then you lose them forever. Which Square thought would balance the game, because, oh no, I don't want to lose my rare cards. But, it didn't. People just kind of didn't care and broke the game anyways. Plus, not everything is a one-time that you can break in half. Alright, cactuses. We're gonna learn... Not forever, hilariously, you can win them back. Really? Oh, but you have to do the card quest. Okay. Oh! It's this thing! Hey look, it's a pyramid. There's not even something to target. We win. Goodbye, Pyramid. Maybe I should do the rest of those, now that we've done 2 of them by accident. I guess there's no harm in jotting down where the locations are at. You're not a cactuar. Escaped. I don't know how many of those encounters there are. I think it's 3 or 4. Oh, it's you again. I don't care. Bye. Don't handshake me, please. We only need to kill 2 cactuars to learn the card ability, and then we can learn card mod. And I don't know how many ability points that is, but I don't think it's a lot. Hi. Oh, hello there. 93 damage is not a lot of damage. I'm gonna just hold down the attack button. I don't think we even need to get like a... Yeah, Squall hits hard enough to not need it. We're gonna have so many Cactus Thorns and I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to do with all these Cactus Thorns. Stick them inside somebody, I guess. Acupuncture. Yeah, I'm gonna just hold down the attack button. We don't even need to dark side it. Yes. Wait, it ran away? It survived that? Even the Cactuars are leveling up. That's not fair. Jeez. It had 300 hit points last time I checked. That's fucking rude. Alright, I guess we have to dark side. My bad. I thought we were fine. Doesn't even get more ability points. The spin! Time the junction to sleep to status attack. Well, the problem is that we miss all of our attacks. So we'll just dark side it for 2,000 hit points like you don't. Fucking the 360 no-scope to that Cactuar. Okay. We learned a bunch of stuff. Oh shit, we learned med level up also. Ooh, okay. So, we just learned a bunch of stuff we need. Card mod. 80 ability points to break the game in half. I also just love the idea that it hits something hard enough to put them to sleep, but it's a junction. Hell yeah. Power nap? I don't know what you'd call that. Alright, you need to learn something else. I guess you can learn Mad Rush now. Look at that full page of completed abilities. Look at that. Look at that. And then... You're gonna need to, like, unlearn those summon magics, buddy. Let me do that real quick, actually, while I'm thinking about it. You don't get summoned. That's not it's not this kind of playthrough. 1, 2, 3 slots available. Look at that. And then what else did we learn? I think Alexander actually learned everything they need to learn. Which means... We're now like it's Bahamut now. I'm assuming we're also avoiding boost to avoid button mashing. No, we're avoiding boost because I don't want to have to sit through Guardian Force summons every 5 seconds is why we're avoiding boost. I think it's faster if you do it without it, but there was a period of time where we were kind of relying on them a tiny bit. Okay, status attack, strength 40, magic junction HP. Card mod. What was the other thing we were gonna learn? Wait. Oh, Schubert. Okay, we don't really care. Squall could probably also use a different Guardian Force, but we need that Dark Side ability to kill cactuses, unfortunately. Alright, you're gonna junction Bahamut now. I'm sorry, 0. Where are my manners? And then you're gonna learn the... Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Our strength is 81. With no junctions. Our strength is the same as Squall's with no junctions. What is this madness? The power of dragon compels you. But how will you hit the second damage ceiling in the game? Listen, we're not doing that. I know what you're talking about. I'll talk about it when we get there. That is a lot of grinding that I don't want to do. I guess I'm doing the grinding now, but like, we have to... Once I get all of the Guardian Forces, we're gonna be speedrunning the rest of this game. Is, I think, the plan. Struck first. Cool. I'm glad they got to run away. Live your best life. How big can the damage numbers get in this game? The original damage cap is 9,999. I don't know what the damage cap for the other one is. I don't know what the cap is. I think there's a technically 65. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of damage. We're not gonna do that. But good luck getting there, pretty much. It's like a very specific thing you have to do. There's only a couple abilities that let you really do it. And one of them is a late game spoiler. Ant. Lion. Maybe it's a lion. I don't know. Let's run away. It's an abyss worm. It's not even close. Also, AZ, I will say, you don't get to name Doomtrain because there is going to be one more Guardian Force I'm naming after you. You don't get a choice in that one. I've already asked you. Run away. So, Bahamut does have rare item refinement they're learning, right? Okay, cool. Because that'll make things a bit easier also. Assuming a card mod doesn't get us where we need to be. Because we can just have Bahamut equipped for the rest of the game on Runoa, and then kind of like go back to grinding once we get the rare item ability. Cute. Yeah. I think I already told you what it was. But I'm not telling AZ. Miss. That pinwheel is the only thing that makes a hit sound when it misses, and it kind of annoys me. Yes, I remember. Good. I think she'll like it. Worm. Oh, worm? Odin's just like on vacation now. Odin has a habit of not being useful. Hit the cactars. Hit the cactars fall over. Dude was popping off earlier, now he's just kind of taking a nap. Odin can't appear versus Cactar? Okay, good to know, actually. We don't need them to kill them anyways, but... Motherfucker. Alright. That was the one we killed. Okay, we learned Magic 20. I guess we can just keep learning the magic stuff. I don't know what we would forget on Schubert, even. Other than, like, hit junction. Could forget draw, I guess, but, like, that feels annoying. Oh, right, we did the thing where... That's right, hold on. I want to save just in case, but we can just delete encounter half because we don't need it. Amnesia Grates. Schubert. Encounter half. Goodbye. Cool. Alright, we've freed up a slot. You can only have 2 pages of those, unfortunately. There is no universe where we need to encounter half. We either have them or we don't. Oh, fuck, that's right. The stream's almost over. Damn. Alright. Well, I'm gonna learn card mod and look and see what we have, and then we'll end the stream. Alright. Hi, Odin. It's good to see you too. We weren't just talking shit about you. Kapow. That's 10 ability points. That's more than I thought it was. Renoa gets to have 0 equipped to their brain. As you do. No brain. Just flute. Or versus Tonberry? I remember that being a question earlier. I don't remember. Oh shit. We got them! This is the one time you can see their back face! Oh, that's so fun! They immediately flip around. Oh, that's funny. I should have hasted Squall, maybe, but it's fine. Probably. Nope. Okay. We should have done that. More Cactus Thorns. We learned card mod. Okay. We learned it. We learned the forbidden technique. So let's look at what it does. If we go over here, and we select refine items from cards. So here's some screws, magic stone pieces, rune armlet, mystery fluid. You might notice that these are all rare items. You can get this at the very start of the game. Water crystals, spiderweb, magic stones, sheer feathers. Okay, 100 lightweights, 100 dead spirits, 100 black holes, 10 adamantites. I might actually do that if I can't find them. Dino bones. Elemental attacks. We can't get dragon fangs from this. That sucks. 1 chef's knife. We already have like 100 of those, thank you. North wind, magic stone. 1 Bahamut will refine into 100 mega elixirs. So this is how you break the game. I was kind of hoping that we could refine dragon fangs from blue dragon cards. Doesn't look like we can refine anything that we need here. Really? Nothing? I thought you could at least refine this. Oh, we need 10 of those though. That's a grind. Okay. Okay, so here's the plan. Oh, Squall's at max, almost at max hit points. That's right. He needs like a few more levels. We are... What was it? It was 10,000 gil for 10 remedies, so we need 30,000 gil for 30 remedies, and then we can get another Guardian Force from that. And then outside of that, I will see you all on next stream, which is going to be on Monday. So here's the plan. On Monday, we're going straight to the hole that Bahamut left when we beat him. And we're gonna go see what's there. See? I'll see you then. We're gonna go straight there, and we're gonna attempt to do the content there. No promises that we will be able to, but I have a plan. It's not a very good plan, but I have one. So we'll do that, and afterwards we'll see if we have enough money, and then we're probably going to just continue with the story, question mark. I might play some Chocobo World just to see if we can get some items, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into like how to get some of these rare items. We really only need 3 sets of rare items. We need the Dragon Fangs and a single Adamantine, which I don't think is that hard to find, and then Pulse Ammo, which is... I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's that hard to find the things we need for Pulse Ammo either. The problem is just that we're not finding rare items enough, so we're probably going to have to grind some ability points on Bahamut, which I might actually do that instead. I might do the side content and then grind some ability points for Bahamut's rare item ability, because that's like 10 Cactars, that's not a lot. And we'll go look for blue dragons again and see if we can find some Dragon Fangs. So I'll see you all next time. I want to see if there's somebody we can potentially raid, just to give them a little bit of a numbers boost. And potentially raid. Yep. Okay. There's plenty. There's we'll raid. We'll raid. Rye. I don't know how to say that. I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching this post-game stream. Bye bye.